Oh my days! Yes! Get in there, my boy! Get up there, my boy! Yeah, remember that? Get up there, you big stiff dosser. Tyson, me and you, misfits. My debut. I think I can take you. I think I can f you up after that. You don't want it with these debut boxers. And all this crossover stuff, we can make some money. Come on, let's have it. They say there is no man born from his mother that could beat Tyson Fury. Well, they're not wrong, because Francis Ngannou wasn't born. He was created in a factory. He's a machine. Remember when John Fury said that? I'm a machine. No, this is the machine. Built to destroy the dictatorship that has reigned over boxing, that has kept boxing from finding out who the baddest man on the planet really is by ducking the hard fights. He took on a debut boxer for an easy payday, and you got made an absolute mug out of, Tyson Fury. You put the phone down on me. I never want to have an interview with you again. I don't want an interview. A bum like you. You can't even beat a guy on day one. Absolute dosser. They call him the Gypsy King. Well, the Gypsy King bent the knee to the African King last night. We were wondering, who is the baddest man on the planet? We set this bullshit fight up, which was what I thought it was, because we had an MMA guy who was going to pretend like he couldn't destroy Tyson Fury if he wanted to, in any way he wanted to, in a real fight. But he was going to put these gloves on, abide by the rules, and probably get his head jabbed off by Tyson Fury. But Francis Ngannou did not get that script, and I'm going to tell you exactly fucking why in this video. Now, I'm just going to say from get-go, Francis won that fight. He landed the harder shots. He dropped him. He was the more imposing fighter in that fight, and everyone fucking knows it. But boxing is corrupt as fucking who cares, right? Like, we're used to it at this point. We all know who the real winner was. But for Tyson Fury to have to point at ring rust as a reason, mate, you've just destroyed your whole fucking legacy in one night, man. Because
those are some of the words of True Geordie. Shout out to Drew Geordie from the Pain Game. And look, when he said the Gypsy King bent the knee to the African King, bend the knee!
This war has already wiped one great house from the world. Don't let it happen again. Bend the knee.
Listen, I couldn't get an analogy better than that, because this was supposed to be the baddest man on the planet. Two guys representing kingship, two kingdoms, two dominant forces, right? And I tell you, this whole thing was supposed to be a joke. And a lot of people blasted Floyd Mayweather for fighting Conor McGregor under Queensberry rules, because they were like, okay, well, Conor is better than that. He's just dumbing himself down, because in the UFC, MMA, you can do so much more. Takedowns, hammer fists, elbows, knees. In fact, who gave the elbow to who? Tyson, the Gypsy King, bended knee Fury. Okay? So it's funny. You took a guy out of his element to start doing the shit that you told him not to do, right? And you did it and got away with it and wasn't even cautioned. And the bicycle bit, that's exactly what I did. You know, he got on his horse. He got on that bicycle. He said, you know what? I'm not dealing with any of this shit. I'm not messing with this dude. I'm not getting hit with that hook no more. I'm out. He almost did a Charlie Z. You remember Charlie Z, you get to welling on him, like when he wants you to put the gloves on, ding, ding, he starts welling on you. Well, and then you well on him back, he runs out of the ring. Tyson damn near did that. But this just shows you why you shouldn't get offended, especially on big platforms and people that have a following, okay? People that have a voice, because, you know, what we do for a living is that. Spectate, review, report. And when Tyson did that last year, and this is needless to say, I was in the same place that I was when he did it the last time, and he was pissed at True Geordie for, just pointing out the obvious, like, why are you fighting these guys that know that they more than likely have 2 chances of beating you slim instead of fighting the tough top fighters? And he got livid. He was pissed. He was like, look, where are you getting at anyway? And by the way, I must remind people, the post-press conference was canceled. You know what I mean? That should have been the time for Tyson Fury. Instead of doing these little interview bits here and there, he should have went on the post-conference campaign and let everyone know what was what. But I don't think he had his thoughts together quite right to do that. That's why I think that didn't happen. He didn't really know, and he was unsure what to say. So he didn't do anything at all. Okay, it's almost like somebody texts you something and you just don't know what to say or how to respond, so you just don't, and so he didn't. But you guys tell me what you think of this reaction from True Geordie ripping Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.